It's actually starting to be
Unless Dean is undead, Strahd won't start.
Alright, everyone roll initiative.
Alright,
Seriously?
I rolled a 21.
Not you.
You're not the DM this time.
Are you legit? We're actually rolling.
Yeah,
initiative.
roll initiative, Brad.
20.
Okay, you go first. Tell us what happened.
But nobody else rolled. That's not fair.
No, everyone
you
else.
you were in on it. You were too eager. Strahd punishes those.
Alright.
Question everything.
Okay.
You have until the lightning strikes.
Last time, we slaughtered.
We slaughtered Daddy!
Consent.
I need to summon a spider.
Link and Daddy's role playing.
Right.
He's heard that many times in his life.
Okay, so last time we fought a vampire spawn in the very bottom of a church. There were some disagreements as to whether or not we should be fighting him. At the end result, though, we did butcher him. I believe it was Delvin who dealt the killing blow. I think, if I'm correct.
I nearly put him through a support beam.
One Delvin put him through a support beam. After which there was several disagreements as to whether or not we should have done what we did, but we've done it now, so that has transpired.
Talk about the main guys.
I will talk about the pies. Then we left. Then Amris on his own left the area as they were preparing the bodies to go find Ismark and Irina. When he went to go find them, he ran to an old woman attempting to abscond with a small child. Amris intervened and bought the child, and came across a curious subject of some pies called dream cakes. Oh,
Dream pastries.
dream pastries.
Just check quickly.
Yes,
Dream
dream pastries. I do have that written down. Yes.
His
so
dream pastries. I also have it written down.
Yes, so the dream pastries, and Amris decided that he must right this wrong and somehow deal with whatever creature is peddling these awful thick cakes that make people sell their children for. He reported back after he brought Ismark and Irina to the church where they buried their father. Just Ismark, yes, because Irina didn't go. Yes, so Ismark came back. We buried their father and burned the vampire spawn and his father, who had been killed via an accident of some kind. And that's kind of where we are.
Didn't you get yourself a pet or something?
Oh yes, I got
Let
the
us
pet.
begin.
You're broke as well.
Yes, I am.
Because it's yeah, you're I believe you're still at the church, winding up or winding down.
With my pet rat
It's,
Belgie.
Getting late in the day now. It's probably around about 6 or 7 p.m. between that time. The stomach's starting to grumble. It's been a hard, strenuous day full of arguments.
Yes. Right. So we've buried not Ismark Senior. What's Ismark's last name? Kolyana.
Yeah.
We've buried Kolyana Senior. And now Ismark is there, and we say, Ismark,
Are we not about to head back to town, or are we sitting? I can't remember.
I thought we were heading back towards a tavern or something. I thought that's
Yeah,
what
for the sister.
Yes.
We were like reminded as well to
We're
like.
gonna stay at the big boy's house.
Yeah, so you want to head back to Ismark and Irina's mansion, or the Burgomaster's mansion? I guess it's now his.
Anyway, I can
Yeah.
have a long rest is fine.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
you walk through the streets of Barovia. It's quiet, save for the crying in the distance. You hear some scratching and scrambling from some of the houses.
What kind of scratching?
Just like, roll me a perception check. Kind of scratching.
Oh, that kind of scratching.
Everyone or just him?
It's because only him, I think.
20.
Alright, it's very faint, animal kind of scratching. And
But it sounds light.
Multiple sources.
Small claws or like big scratchies?
Small, very, like,
Alright, so I'd probably think it's just like a dog or a rat or some shit.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
you can think that.
Can I? What would I roll for that?
Perception to see if you hear it.
I know. There, 20.
What?
You hear,
Okay. What would I roll to determine what it is? I don't have one.
yeah, you can do survival.
7. Never mind.
Some kind of cat.
Okay, I'll stick with cat.
Maybe a leopard.
Nope, it's a small cat.
Could be a leopard, big cat. So you
No,
head
I
back.
also think it's a cat.
you, you think it's a jaguar.
Oh. Definitely don't want to fuck with no jaguar.
Yeah, so you... There's no map for it, I'll just put you back on Barovia. No, I'll put you... Yeah, the village of Barovia will do that. So you go back to the Burgomaster's mansion. You see the same thing as Amris noticed last time Amris headed there. Iron gate swinging in the wind, gently creaking. Grass dishevelled, burnt, stomped, treaded upon, weeds growing, claw marks rising up against the wood where vines should be, burns on the doors and the windows completely boarded up. You approach the door, Ismark raps on it, and you wait a moment. Irina, it's me. And you hear the heavy bar on the inside of the door get lifted up. The door opens. Irina hastily lets you in. Are you using message to tell Delvin that?
Nope. Didn't want to.
Excuse me. I can't be asked to mute every time I cough.
Can I want to pull
Holy shit,
Ruby.
I'm so warm now.
I want to pull Ruby aside. And you see my little mouse, my little rat come out on my shoulder. And I kind of pull you to the side where it's like away from Delvin specifically.
Oh. Which one?
Both.
We had to get that clarified. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. We had to get that clarified. Ruby.
Make some stealth checks.
We have to.
Passive perception.
Natural 20 on my new amethyst die. I love you, amethyst die.
I have to do stealth. Yeah.
Amethyst die, he doesn't really love you.
He just loves you for your roll.
That's fine, and that 20 covers it.
Right. Ruby. Sylvanas told me something rather interesting. Silkrace told me something interesting.
Socrates says a lot of weird stuff.
Well, yes, but this time he said that the old father from the church, he didn't die in an accident.
What do you mean?
I mean that one of the Delvins murdered him, the one we left up alone. Probably.
How sure are you? You sure this isn't a joke? This is what Socrates is doing. He says a
Well,
lot of weird stuff.
that is true. That is true. I hadn't considered that until just now. But Socrates is very smart. He says he didn't die in an accident. Maybe something else happened. I don't know how to... Maybe we should just be careful.
I'll keep an eye out, but remember, Socrates says a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
What do you think they're saying?
You speak random dwarvish all the time.
Not random. I speak to people in Dwarvish. You're a dwarf. But anyway, I'll let you continue the thing because I can't hear you.
Yes. He does speak random languages at inopportune times for no apparent reason.
You don't know which Delvin it is.
Well, I can't tell them apart until they start talking, so no.
Doesn't one of them have a flower?
Did we put the flower in their hair?
Yeah, one of them's a flower boy.
Oh, yeah. It was the flower boy one then.
Well, keep an...
Roll me a just straight wisdom check.
That's a big 7.
Yeah, you don't know which one it was since you weren't aware that one had a flower or not.
Right. I don't know. Whichever one was above us while we were dealing with the vampire spawn.
Well, I was with the other Delvin, like Flower Boy Delvin. So I was with that Delvin before I went down for the other Delvin.
Wait, real quick, you would know because it was Dickhead Delvin that was down with us.
But I
yes,
don't
but
remember.
you were fighting a fucking vampire.
Yeah.
It was
No, Dickhead
shocking.
Delvin would be a dickhead.
Yeah, but I don't remember. It's not a video game. I actually have to remember this stuff or write it down. That's why notes are important.
I'm fine.
You don't
So,
have
what-
notes or the keen mind talent, you're fucked.
Oh.
But because I was with Flower Delvin,
Yeah.
wouldn't really be sure that it was Flower Delvin.
Oh yeah, if you
Yeah,
remember then.
yeah. Alright.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Right, if you say it.
No,
it's-
it's because I'm punishing Brad for not remembering, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
You didn't remember the
I didn't remember.
Flower Delvin. We'll call him Flower Boy. But okay. I'll keep
Right.
an eye on him.
Okay, that sounds sensible. Let's just go inside then.
So we just-
were you doing that outside? I thought you kind of like pulled a...
Yeah, I think it was
okay.
in the
Okay,
house.
yeah. Let's
Dude,
just,
that happened like 5 seconds ago. How
let's
did you
just
forget?
let's just rejoin the group then.
Your conversation over, you senses pick up the smell of like a nice meal wafting down from the room where you first met Irina.
Guessing Delvin's smelling this.
Yeah, you would have like already like stomped into there. Probably.
Yeah. Delvin's probably fucking heading straight for that stank.
What about Delvin?
They're both going.
Okay. So there's this nice table of stank, and Irina's just kind of plated it out for everyone. There's it's hearty, quite tasty, like some braised meat, like a long one of those continuous stew pots. So like where you just keep adding to it day by day. Some bread. It's minimalistic, but it is hearty. There's definitely an air of affluence from their position in the village.
Everything looks amazing. But don't eat it all, Delvin.
It does
And
look
other
amazing.
Delvin.
It does look
I'll
amazing.
make sure everybody gets some. Ah, you'll get some if you're fast enough.
This really hurts my head sometimes when they both talk.
Yes, indeed. let's just have a nice meal, and we'll rest up and then go out tomorrow and take Irina where we promised.
Agreed.
You see a nod from Ismark at this, and he sits down next to Irina and puts his hand on hers and gives it a squeeze.
I feed my rat a
tucking
few.
in.
I feed my rat a few little like morsels. Just like,
Is it in an incestuous way that he's holding her?
No, as in like you're going to be free from this fucking hellhole, kind of
Okay.
like be brave, be strong.
I love how you have to clarify.
Okay, I rolled a 2 on the rat death table, so the rat is still alive.
why are you trying to kill the rat?
Don't know. It happens in
find-
Barovia. So you finish your meal. Is there anything anyone wants to do before we skip to a long rest?
I'm okay.
Talk to anyone? Prepare anything?
Irina,
Yes.
do you know where the dream cakes come from? Dream pastry. Sorry, my common sometimes slips.
No. I have seen that woman out, but I keep my distance. I don't leave the house much, not unaccompanied.
That is fair. That's not a problem. Just that
What are you on about pastries and how do I get some?
you do not want these pastries.
I don't know about you, but I want some pastries.
I have to agree. I think pastries sound nice.
I think these pastries are... Well, there are mushrooms that have similar effects in the forests, and the people who use them tend to become quite dependent upon them.
I think someone's hugging all the pastry.
I don't have any right now anyways.
Probably because you ate all.
No, I didn't eat any of them. I saw a person trade his child for one.
They must be really good.
Now
that
I'm
is
even
what
more
you-
interested.
You guys... What is wrong with
Trade
you?
good Delvin for it.
What is... What?
Got
Why are you criticizing us for food?
But you shouldn't be trading
You
children
killed a
for...
vampire, an innocent one as well.
But you shouldn't be trading
You're
children...
yelling at us for pastry.
No, for trading children for pastries.
What? Wait. You just said that he was trading
Yes, he
for
was
a
going...
pastry.
No, he was going to give his child for one of these pastries.
It was
Yeah, it's a
probably just
trade.
a babysitter.
No, you don't put children in sacks if you're a babysitter.
I don't know where you come from, boy. But when the fucking kid starts giving shit, he's going in the sack.
I don't think that's what was happening here.
You either hit him in the sack or you put him in the sack.
You forest boys are way too easy on your children.
What? No, I wasn't raised by the druids. I was raised by my mothers.
Mothers.
Yes, my
That's
mother.
weird.
Why is that
What
weird?
do you turn out to be?
Wait. Mothers, as in two?
Yes,
Where's your dad?
Oh, you mean my birth parents? No, I don't know who my father is.
Oh, I'm so
Oh, that
sorry.
explains a lot.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, that's why he looks like a girl. He was raised by two girls.
I'm very uncomfortable with this. But my mothers raised me as best they could. They were wonderful people. They were hunters. But anyways,
I'm just saying, I think we should, like, the pastries don't sound like a bad idea.
I think we should
If
probably...
you haven't tasted one, how can you judge if it's bad?
Well, because the look on the man's face, it wasn't the look of a man who had the pastry. It was the look of a man who had
Maybe he was
the
just
words.
really hungry.
There are halfling words for it, but I can't think of the common narcotics.
Oh, now these pastries just get better by the second.
I don't think you have the same definition. Did I use the word wrong? Maybe.
Drugs? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Do they make you
drugs.
see crazy shit?
I don't know. The look on the man's face, probably.
He did tell you that
We gotta find these.
it took you to a better place.
I would
Yes,
want
yes.
to try
A
it.
nicer place.
I never had drugs before.
I don't think I want to try it. He didn't look.
Roll medicine, Amris.
20.
No. No. I have good medicine, but I don't think it's gonna be that good. No, 4.
Okay, no. You,
What did you roll?
I rolled a 2, and +2. I thought I had the. Yeah.
you don't really have any idea if you could make something a bit softer for Ruby out of the forest.
I just probably grab a magic mushroom and give it to her and be like, "Oh, here you go. This'll do."
Oh my god.
And she'd go off on an LSD trip.
Can we make that happen?
Not with a 4.
I'd have to find the mushrooms.
How high how high did he have to roll to actually give me this room?
I don't know, about 15 probably. High DC for that.
I'd have to find. I'm not in my own forest, Ruby. I would be able to find you one in my forest, maybe, but not here. And I could just as well kill you as give you whatever high you want.
What? You want to kill me?
Well, no.
Why
Mushrooms.
would you want to kill me over a pie?
No, Ruby.
I just want to try drugs once.
Yes, but
You're really
the
fucked up,
the
boy.
thing is with drugs is that there's a very fine balance between high and dead. Too
I
much.
agree with Amris. He's just trying to look after all of us.
Delvin, are drugs nice?
Which one you asking? Me or this pussy?
Which one of you have had
Same
drugs?
knowledge.
They're wonderful.
Ruby, I can help you try drugs.
Have you ever had drugs, Delvin? Not
right.
Not like cannabis or the, things like that, but more like psychotropics. Magic mushrooms.
If they're selling it, I've had it.
I
But
want
have you
inside that.
had drugs, Amherst?
There are some I have partaken in some of the psychotropic.
Then you don't want me to try it.
It's
So Chris wants to give me drugs. Delvin would do drugs with me. You're the only
I
one.
said I could help you experience them. I didn't say I'd give
I'd
you
really prefer nobody do drugs. I mean,
yes.
come on, we got to keep it together,
In
people.
this kind of situation, this does not seem like the most prudent. When he said, by the way, when he said I've done drugs, I rolled a 22 on insight. Is he bullshitting and he's never done anything? And he's a teetotaler.
Delphin has.
Okay. It's
I
fine.
like So,
He's quite old. He's been about, you know.
Yeah, he's been about. That's fair enough.
has he
So
been in a
Chris is the
threesome
one who
with you,
probably
man?
hasn't, being a fucking teen. Well, actually, he's a teenager. He's probably on something right now.
It would explain
Bit
it.
of wizard snuff.
Yeah. Right.
Just like smoking some crack in the back.
Look
Bit
at.
of spice.
You don't know what
A wizard is never without a pipe.
We have
I
had.
have 3.
You do.
All at once.
Oh my god.
So
They call him Old Joe, the smoky dragon.
Daddy, the money coin.
I'm not gonna give you any money.
Money.
Money coin.
No, they're not money coins. Oh, that's money.
Oh, I think he actually wanted actual money out of him. That kid's smart.
What is
Go for it.
That kid definitely is partially Jewish.
that?
Where is? Can you go find your mother? Can you go find mommy?
What is
Do you
that?
want to take her? You take her to show mommy. Go, quick.
Give the boy some meat pie.
Go show mommy.
Show mommy that.
Yeah, show mommy that one. Good job.
Give him a dice, he'll walk away.
No, he won't. Anyways.
Roll the dice at the door.
No,
I'm sorry, Brad, but when I heard I want money, I was like, oh, he's so partially Jewish. Sorry, Brad.
It's fine. It's fine. He is part Jewish. It is fine.
Not circumcised, so he's not real Jewish.
Ruby, the is.
They could breathe it.
When
I think he's on
druids-
drugs right now.
No,
You
I'm
definitely
not
ate
on
those
drugs.
pastries.
No, I did not eat those pastries. The occasionally the druids would partake in mushrooms of some kind.
But that's
I would-
food.
These mushrooms don't qualify as food. They
But
would.
they're in a pastry.
No, they are just the mushrooms by themselves, and they will
How
like.
do you know they're not in the pastry if you didn't eat the pastry?
Did you see them?
Jesus. Anyways, look,
Why
The-
did they feared
the-
him as put on the corner?
the
Don't do drugs. TND.
the I'm not saying not to do them, but the effects they have on some people, you should be forewarned. That is all.
While they're having this conversation, can I cast precipitation? Precipitation? Dyslexia?
Prestidigitation, yes.
That word? And make,
What are you doing?
I just want Ruby to smell. Would I know what catnip is, or anything close to it?
Roll nature. Roll nature.
Nature. No.
You can try.
Do I have to roll anything while he's doing this?
Hold on. So are you gonna still try and make it smell like catnip?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a perception, Ruby.
What flavor?
But like, I don't even know how catnip works. All I know is it's like drugs for cats.
It works similar to cannabis, technically.
Like
You
herbs.
smell like basil and like thyme.
Anyone smell that? It smells kind of nice.
It's kind.
Water.
Oh, do you need me to open the bottle?
Maybe it's the food though.
You hold it.
No, you hold it.
It's kind of making my nose kind of itchy though.
Irina's leaning at the back of the room, kind of with a half grin on her face, listening to you talk.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about drugs for how long now?
Yeah, about half an hour.
However long you've been talking about drugs for.
Right.
By the way,
Look,
the spell lasts an hour.
if we get out of here,
It's a present, huh?
if we get out of here, I will find you some of the magic mushrooms. I don't.
Sorry.
Okay.
But I think
You
that's-
have drugs.
I will find you
I
some magic
got these
mushrooms.
shrooms, man.
And I will guide you through the experience.
Can Delvin do it with me?
Sure, why not?
Fine, stop me.
My pipe?
Are we
But-
all gonna do drugs?
But I think we should. What?
Can you get me some stuff in my pipe?
I don't know. The druids never smoked.
Emrys, the drug dealer.
The druids just.
We've got some stuff for your pipe if you want.
I'll happily take it. Well,
It's
what do you
just
have?
a
Wait a
bit of
minute.
snuff.
Hold on. He's a minor.
I am 48 years old.
Yes, you're also an elf shithead.
Whoa.
I know how your race works now.
We're talking to humans here.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, and human laws apply to humans. Elf laws apply to elves. You are an
People
elf.
die young here.
We are in a human household.
Might as well enjoy what you can.
Conversation I can't take seriously anymore.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Ismark goes over to a small cabinet and pulls out this. It's a small battered tin box with only a few pinches of snuff in it.
Right.
Take it.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
he passes you the tin. It's a whip.
The way I see it
It was
is
my
if,
father's.
if you don't let them do it in a controlled environment, then they're gonna put themselves in danger later.
That was my point with dream pastries, actually.
I have smoking a pipe since I was 25. I'm pretty sure I know how to smoke a pipe.
Isn't that...
Wait, what's
does it-
25 and
Roll
like,
Constitution as you light this pipe.
Yeah. 25 in your years would make you 10?
You cough a bit, but you can mask it quite well, and you're just like smooth.
17 on perception. Do I notice that?
Yeah, I mean, he's not very fucking good at hiding himself anyway.
Uh-huh.
You gonna die?
He's gonna die. But not from this.
Wait, if I do drugs, is that gonna happen to me?
No,
Would you
you'll
like
probably experience what's called the Tree of Life. More than likely.
Ruby, would you like some?
It came from your mouth, so no. Thank you.
Have a second pipe.
Oh, okay then.
I passed the second pipe in the tent.
Alright, roll Constitution.
Okay. Come on, let me be able to smoke better than than Silcreus.
That's not hard.
I've been through an ordeal. My smoking has
Oh. Cat lungs.
You do that thing where cats rock on the spot. You don't like cough up or anything, but you just start kind of rocking on the spot, kind of go.
Oh. Oh. No.
Can't go outside.
What is
But it
happening?
passes,
Oh, Jesus
It passes.
Christ, give me a here!
and your lungs burn.
Delvin's grabbing it.
Okay.
Why would anyone do that?
Give me a go of that.
Wow.
Fucking way.
You're gonna
He's
be
got
like,
the. He's got. So Constitution. He's very good at.
By the way, you know like Bob is
You
dying
shove
in
it
the
into
corner.
your mouth. You clamp it down on your teeth. You go, give me a go at that as it's in your mouth, and you blow out this nice curly smoke from your nostrils.
Oh, that takes me back home. That's good. What's wrong with you two?
Well, that one is a cat, so fair enough, and that one is a child, so that makes sense.
Ruby packing those noises are scary as hell.
In fact,
I'm sorry.
you gain a wisdom for the next hour, Delvin.
What was smoking a buddy?
Relaxing yourself and putting you into
It
a
does-
sort of zen
It
state.
does fuck all, because I
Yeah.
go on to an odd number. But hey, that's sound.
You have one pinch of snuff left now, so Chris.
We should. No, I'm fine. I don't. The lungs need to be clear.
I thought I was already in a room sleeping.
Okay, Bob's like eating his meal like
I'm
an
Bob
orc,
was dying.
and then just walked
Right.
off during this conversation.
Let's rest up for the night. I'll see you all in the morning.
Gonna keep one next. Ah, that's my inventory. 10 of
Yep.
stuff.
So is that everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, my throat hurts now.
So you all retired to your bed. The lights are off, the candles are off, and the locked windows provide a nice
who's roomed
darkness.
with who?
You're all in one room. There's
Alright.
just like a bunch of like cots and like blankets laid out. The only twinkling light is Delvin and Silcreus' pipes as they chuff and finish their after dinner. Alright, morning comes. You're all awake. I should turn off like the fire sound effect. That was when you were burning shit.
There could be a
That was
nice
nice.
open.
Kinda
Still
crackle.
burning stuff last night. Good. It's okay.
I mean, there's usually like a
Fucking
fire
opposite.
anyway, right?
Morning breaks. Your muscles are a bit stiff from the cold of the night. It's about probably 8 in the morning, half 8.
Just to...
Again, you can smell food coming from the kitchen area. It's more like, you know, like a combi kitchen dining room kind of.
I need to prepare my new spells for the day.
I did the same, and I prepped Burning Hands, Detect Magic, and Magic Missile.
Did you disguise self for a reason, or was it a misclick?
Oh no, I didn't mean to click that.
Okay,
I
that's
did. We didn't level up or anything, did we?
no.
All I did was kill a vampire for no reason.
You also get rewarded for talking to people and doing things.
Not killing them.
You get rewarded for killing things.
You get rewarded for killing things.
So,
Needlessly.
you're all in this room together. Some of you may have woken up, some of you not.
My lungs are still on fire. I'm never touching drugs again. Though. Is anybody else?
Good thing.
I finished preparing my spells. I took some things to help us hide as well.
Hide?
Should help us be a bit more stealthy, I hope. If we're transporting...
Wait, does Amherst have that like rat like just chilling on him the whole time?
Yeah, it's like on my shoulder. Every so often I feed it.
That's racist. That's cactus. Okay. So, Amherst, why do you have that?
Oh, I made a friend.
Gross rodent.
He's...
He kind of smells like horse shit.
Well,
You're not
he
paid for
might.
armors.
Well, no, but I will. There's not been much of an opportunity to do so.
Last night you had the perfect opportunity when we're all doing drugs.
You were doing pipe weed. That's not drugs. Well, it is a drug, but it's not that hard of a drug.
I said hard drugs, I said drugs.
Not as supposed
Delvin, your wisdom has expired.
Somehow I feel stupider.
No, you feel less observant, not stupider. Your intelligence has stayed the same, which is...
Which is
Sick.
already negative.
Yes. We're already there.
I don't know if I can insult him, he's insulting himself.
You don't have to.
There's a
Plus,
knock
you
at the
can
door.
be stupid and still be intelligent, Sam.
Wow.
Bismarck walks into the room. Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning.
Ismark.
Good morning, good morning.
I heard movement, so I guessed you were up.
Thanks.
Are you all prepared?
You said with
Do you
one.
need some time?
Just prepared, but I had a question very quickly. Something I thought of while I was kind of sleeping and everything else, and dreaming. Why does Strahd not simply come for Irina if he wants her?
That I don't know.
I thought you were. I thought Dean was laughing.
He seems unable to enter into this building.
It's interesting.
At least he's
Oh.
gracious then, I suppose.
Might be useful, or at
Imagine
least,
if we could pick up the house and take it with us.
I don't think we can do that, Ruby.
But it'd be easy. Easier to do that, you know? Or take a piece of the house with us.
Maybe.
It could work.
And stuff it in like her shirt or something and protect her, right?
We're stuffing stuff in his shirt.
I don't know, like a piece of wood. Maybe it's the walls or the ground.
I don't know.
For real!
Let's just try and get her as far as we can. See how
So
that
we're
goes.
not gonna
I
put.
actually went to market yet.
No, you haven't been to a market.
Is there a market in town?
Yes, there's a market. It's called Bildrath's Mercantile. I can show you there if you'd like.
That will be much appreciated. We need some supplies for the road. Right, Amorous?
That is true. Maybe.
I have some things to sell. Does he have money?
He does have some coin.
Horses, maybe we could use horses if you do not have any, Ismark.
We do not have a stable here.
I'm gonna get myself a pretty horse.
Your
If you
father.
wanted some stallions or workhorses, your best chance is the Vistani.
But you said to avoid them.
Worrying name.
I did. But I'm sure you understand, even your worst enemies, it's hard to avoid. Especially when he looms above us all.
I suppose that is true.
So we're going shopping, yeah?
Is Bob awake and alive, or did he die overnight?
We should
Let me
check
go
on him.
poke him. Bob, did you die? Are you in like orc heaven? Hello?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, thank God for that.
Good morning, Bob.
Damn it, good Delvin.
Good morning.
He's a man of few
Good morning.
words.
So, Bob, the plan is for us to go to a market now and prepare for the road.
I'll just wait here.
You not do that? Market, no?
Nope.
Are you sure, Bob? There's apparently drug pastries.
Don't need.
By the way, Dean, was
Yes.
is there anything in the house that looks valuable that good Delvin would be swindling?
Roll perception check.
Like good Delvin would be?
Yeah,
Well,
wasn't-
normal Delvin's gracious and won't rob someone who he's like putting him up in the fucking house.
like they're mirrored, isn't that the whole point? It's like he'll do the opposite.
Yeah.
The one
What
thing
does he
it's like
find?
one wouldn't do,
What
the
did
other
you roll?
would do.
22 crit.
Not a lot, really. There's
Damn.
still pretty poor. There's like a few coins scattered about. It's hard to kind of
He's
get
just kind of
into many
pocketing-
places without people being around, but there's a nice gold candelabra and
He's just sort of pocketing everything he can at this point.
yeah. There's a Bible to the Morning Lord. Just odds and ends, like some cutlery, some pots and pans. It's despite being quite robust and a rich environment, it's very unkempt, and it's kind of like the shell of what it should be.
Well, he's stealing everything. That candelabra, the pots and pans. How much, like, money, coins did you say were laying around?
There's about 7 gold pieces, and the candelabra is worth 25.
If we're going to the mercantile, we should try and get there and get back as quickly as we can.
Okay. Follow me. Did you want any breakfast first?
I had a very large dinner last night. It was lovely, don't get me wrong, but
Can
we,
I
we
steal some
must.
buns?
Do you
Yes,
have
we
anything I
have
could
some.
take for the road?
We have some pastries, not the ones you were discussing.
We must be on our way. We should
So
head to the
Ferris' eyes
mercantile.
light up and he goes to try the game.
Delvin just
How many would
opens his
he,
bag near him.
How many would he give, like, each of us to
It
take?
gives you all a croissant.
Croissant.
Since Brad doesn't want his, I take Brad.
Amorous.
Sorry. Amorous didn't want his, I'll take Amorous's.
Oh, Mercy.
My immersions!
Ismark takes you out into town, and after a few minutes of walking, you end up at this building here. It is, as described. Sparse light from the building spills out from behind drawn, heavy curtains. There's a sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, that reads Bill Drafts Mercantile. It's a 70-foot by 40-foot wide building, and inside there is a man.
So what are we looking for while we're here?
I'm looking to drop off some of this loot.
Have these weird rocks.
Fair enough.
I think we needed food and other stuff for the road.
So
He's
food.
quite a stocky fellow. Couple of jowls, a patchwork beard of peppered grey and brown, balding on the head, shiny, slightly red-faced. His eyes are tight and squinty, beady like a rat. He watches you as you enter and doesn't break contact watching you.
Hello, sir.
Hey Ruby, look, the merchant looks like Amros's pet.
But he's cleaner.
Hey.
And he doesn't smell. He hurts my nose. I wonder if there's soap.
Anyways,
What page is the equipment in the player's handbook? It doesn't actually tell me in this adventuring gear table.
It's under equipment and then third page is some shit.
Yeah, but
It's not
where's
that
the
big of a
143. 143.
What?
143 is the equipment section.
Thank you.
Can I just like march over to the dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, I have these rocks. And she like places the two mossy agate rock thingies. I want to sell these. Please. Creepy.
We'll
Man.
go find someone who's buying.
Please?
Not interested.
I'll trade it for food.
You can buy food with gold if you have gold.
Do you have drugs?
So hold on, you're not buying anything.
Why would I buy? This is a shop, I sell.
Do you not trade?
I don't need to trade.
How do you...
Alright, fine, no, that's it. What do you
I
say?
trade with contacts
What?
who are not you.
What? That's... Is it 'cause I'm a cat?
Is it because he's a dwarf? He can't manage his height.
No,
Don't-
it's not racial. I have business partners and I trade with them.
Don't worry, Ruby, he's gonna be making contact with my fist if he doesn't stop being a bit more
I
gracious.
don't want to hold these rocks anymore.
But you can leave them here if you don't want them.
I want money!
Was there
I
any
can buy food!
Go
Aye.
earn it.
real quick, out of like, was there any actual meaning to the rock, or
No, they're just worth 10 gold pieces each.
Alright. Is there
Fine.
anyone in town
I'll
who
give you
will
1 gold
be...
for both of them.
Is there anyone who will be buying anything?
I'm gonna keep my rocks then. Just gonna bang them together.
Do we... good sir, we require food and supplies for a journey to... Ismark, where are we going?
Valaki.
Reliki. How long is that journey?
If we set out now, and without a break for lunch, we would be there by sundown.
So,
maybe I can
just
eat
like
the
a lunch,
rocks.
I suppose. Might be nice.
thought it was a big journey.
No, it's about 20 miles or so away.
Maybe I can make them as weapons. Bash someone's head in with them.
So you want food?
Just
I can
a
sell
lot.
you rations.
Yes, some rations. Oh, do you have a healer's kit by chance?
Let me have a look. He pulls out this dirty ledger. Is it on this list? Yeah, I got one. Maybe two.
A single would probably suffice. I think it might
It
help
doesn't,
us.
but I have no money.
That'll be 50 gold. I need to see it first before I get it for you.
Okay, so 50 gold for the healer's kit. What about the rations? Or is that all everything?
Rations, they're 50 silver for a day's worth.
Oh, alright. No. That is probably what we need, and I turn around to the group. That's probably what we need for supplies. Ismark, is there any way you would be able to supply us that?
Well, we can prepare food at my house.
You are the son of the burgomaster, the leader of this town? Do you not have any money?
There's not much money that goes around, and I'm sorry, I don't feel like I can part with what little I have.
That is fine. Does anyone want to contribute? I would use my own funds, but I used it all saving a child yesterday.
What?
I don't have any money.
What? Wait, you bought a child?
No. I used my money to prevent the sale of a child.
Alvin's just gonna be looking at him really fucking estranged right now.
So why would you go shopping if you had no money?
Yes.
Bildraff is tapping on the table.
Yes, we are just working out.
Okay. So
Either
you
you
have no
the
money.
money or you don't have the money.
It's up
You
to
have
you.
the money.
I only have. How much is it for days again? Rations?
50 silver.
I can only
At least someone's
give
paying
20.
attention.
You know, you're being really rude.
And you're distracting the other customers.
What other customers?
There's no one else in there.
You know, maybe I should just give you these rocks so you can just
Ruby,
fix your damn head.
Ruby,
He's being rude.
Ruby,
Maybe he's on drugs. Is this what happens when you're on drugs?
No, I
Are
think
you
he's...
selling anything a little more special?
I can only give 20
What
silver
are you
pieces.
Something to make the place a little brighter, a little less miserable. Maybe to see those customers you're talking about that don't actually exist.
I got a bag of ball bearings.
Do you...
You can shove them up your ass one by one.
I'm not into that. I was looking for more something on the substance kind of.
He's looking for
spectrum.
He's looking for dream pastries.
Huh?
Don't have any of those. I don't have any children to sell for them.
Neither do I.
I have to laugh at that. That was
I
pretty
wonder
good.
where I could get a child.
Hey, just try random houses.
They...
roll persuasion to see if I can convince them to buy one of my pipes.
Okay, sure. So you approach him with this pipe, and you hold it out. And what do you say?
This is like grand pipe passed down from many generations. I have seen it be held by kings and wizards alike. It is one of the best pipes you'll ever find, how much would you give me for it?
Two copper. I mean, if
Jesus.
your lips touched it.
But you're getting
My
so
lips
dumb.
have not touched it. 2 gold.
4 copper.
1 gold.
Reaches into his pocket. Gives you the finger. There's your 1.
Alright, okay.
I
I cast a firebolt just in the palm of my hand, just holding it there.
Alright, Periwinkle, get out here.
what's going on? Who's there?
Young boy walks out. He's he's got rippling muscles underneath a leather tunic, and he kind of walks in and stands next to the shopkeeper and goes, "Yes, uncle. I just want you to stand behind me, just in case this idiot decides to throw an attack at me,
I'm just warming my hand.
or warm it outside."
Okay. I can pitch in 20 silver pieces. Does anyone else have?
I would like you to know that we've just had an update, and the rations are now limited supply at 60 silver each.
Let's go.
I'd
Let's
rather
go.
start.
Thanks, Silcrest. Thanks for that. We'll be going now.
Oh, but everyone's saying it was fine, Mr. Chris having a fireball's not.
Thanks. And her lungs still hurt.
Let's go. We'll
At least we
just...
have a croissant.
Let's
just-
leave.
yes.
This man's obviously got too much business to do with his stupid whatever he is, his nephew with his stupid crap name.
Periwinkle?
Right.
Periwinkle.
Anyways,
I
let's go.
wouldn't name Amorous fucking rat Pennywinkle.
Oh, no, my rat's name is Belgy.
What?
His name is Belgy.
What do you think, Genji?
I need healing.
I need healing.
Oh, I'm gonna make a fighter called Genji next time I have to make a character and just get into fucking dire situations.
I need healing.
I need healing.
That should say, I need cleaning.
I need some...
Jesus.
Roll me a perception check, Ruby.
So, Grand.
Fuck me, that rat stinks.
Silcrest.
Have this, please.
But
It's
only you can smell it.
Silcrest, you can clean things, yes?
Have you walked out at this point? Are you still standing in the shop?
If he's still standing there, I just pick him up. I pick him up and drag him out because it's just stupid at this point. Yes. Yes.
Roll strength.
I was gonna say.
Versus your strength, Silcrest, as you resist.
No, I'm not resisting. I'm just
Not
there.
9. F plus 0.
You're a wizard. So you need to roll strength, Silcrest.
You're a scrawny shit.
Well,
12.
wow.
You managed to pull him a bit, but like he's like a weeble. He rights himself back into the same position. You just kind of yank him. to
So
the
wait,
side.
wait. Is he just standing there with the fireball in his hand and just staring at the old man?
The wizard can clean if you shove a broom up his back.
No, he has magics. I think he has magics that will allow him to clean things. And I was going to ask
That's
him to.
wonderful.
It is, I suppose.
this guy's a bit of a dick, isn't he?
Can you, Silcrest? Can you clean my rat and can we leave? Because this man isn't going to sell us anything at a decent price because you threatened him.
I'm warming my hand.
No, you threatened him, you shit.
It's only a 20% markup.
I'm
I'll
Sorry.
take it down a bit.
sorry. I'm very sorry. He's very young. He doesn't understand things. I know he looks old, but for an elf, he's quite young.
Emrys,
Yes.
you know what you should say?
What?
You should say that he's like retarded. Maybe you'll feel better for him.
Oh, right.
Because his mom dropped
His head, he dropped, his mother dropped him on his head when he was very small. It made him a little addled.
Off a cliff.
No, shh, it's okay. You don't have to be ashamed.
Keep that dog.
We rolled deception for this.
They won't
Yeah,
judge you
roll
here,
deception.
Silkgrace. They won't judge you here.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage!
Yes, because this is a shitty story and he doesn't really trust you anyway.
No, that's fair enough. Okay.
Wait, who's telling the story?
So, Amrith is telling the story.
I'm so sorry. Amherst rolled a 16 and a 17, so fuck you. But let's see what that is, actually.
It's okay, you don't have to be ashamed.
Yeah, it's 16.
I need to see the stat block for that. I just need my Dungeon Master's Guide. Or I could Google
I
it.
feel like this group is gonna just die from starvation.
Would Human Commoner be in DMG or in Monster Manual?
It's in the DMG, I think.
We started off at the fake shop.
I should just Google it, it would have been faster.
What are you trying to get?
Just the stats for a Human Commoner.
A wisdom stat?
Yeah.
10. You're 10 across the board.
Okay, well, he rolled a 16, so he meets it. So he just meets you with a raised eyebrow.
I apologize, but we will be going now.
It
There's
was
no.
funny.
Uh,
Tell you what, I'll do you a discount.
oh,
65 for the rations.
that's still a rip-off.
Wait, I thought
We-
they picked them up in 60.
We were okay.
That's right, wizard.
So you increased it again and called it
Yes.
this time.
Yes.
He did.
Get out.
Yes, that's what we will be doing. Thank you. Goodbye. And I pull Secrets out. I actually
Thank you,
pull him out.
goodbye.
Well,
I need to add more arseholes into my normal campaign.
wait. Oh well.
They're quite fun.
So, Chris, I was going to ask you before we got kicked out of there. Can you clean my rat?
I can. because
Hey yo!
Silkgrace, please do it, and please do a good job.
I can, but you dragged me out. I don't really
You
want
hear
to.
Ismark on the inside, apologizing.
Look.
And then he walks out as well.
How big is a rat, by the way?
How big is a rat? It's
Yeah.
it's
This
a rat.
one's quite small. It's like palm sized. It's not like it's like the whole body would be like from index finger to wrist. It's like they could be bigger. It's not like small pet sized because it's a wild one, but it's quite not malnourished. But it's not like it's been gorging and like it's well fed. It has to fight for survival, as does everything in Strahd. Whoa.
So how big is one cubic foot?
That's more. It's smaller than that.
Like a 30-meter ruler as a square.
Oh, well, that's not okay.
Ismark, is there any other merchants that aren't, stuck up dickheads?
I'm still standing at the fireball.
I think the other
heard
gentleman
that.
means anyone who's. I'm very sorry, sir. My twin is he's got Tourette's. I think he means somebody who's a little more
Less of a dick.
We don't need the
whatever.
supplies. Look, we'll get
I
supplies.
like the rhyme in your voice. I'll sell you it for 50 silver. But only to you and only you are allowed to eat it, good dwarf.
Wait, how much?
50 silver, the original price. Like, let's just go. We only need a little bit of food to get us there, and we've got the rations we've got, and we can take a little bit more food.
Eat your rat.
No, it's my
really
Belchie
want
is
to
very
eat the rat?
nice.
You can smell that thing, can't you?
Yeah, but when you cook it, it doesn't matter.
No,
anymore.
don't eat my rat. Belgy is
You
very
had a
nice.
really nice meal the night before. You're not like out in the wilderness like,
Del-
who are we
Delvin's-
gonna eat first? Let's eat Bob because he's the biggest level of fucking desperation.
Delvin's just
Easiest kill in a minute.
Delvin's tapping Ruby and going, if you can hit that thing with your crossbow, I'll give you 2 gold.
2 gold.
I'll take that
2
too.
whole gold if you can hit that rat with a crossbow.
5. 5 gold.
5 gold!
Delvin, I'll do it for 4.
You're both rip-offs! I'll kill him myself!
Can I hear this conversation?
You heard nothing apart from I'll kill it myself.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Amherst
They
has
can
this
talk-
worried
the
face.
conversation topic was your rat, so
Um,
I'm not gonna
Why-
make you roll for anything.
why are you trying to kill my rat? What did Belgy do to you?
No. See, it's just if we get lost in the woods, right, and we have no food, then obviously we would have to eat a rat.
If we get lost in the woods and we have no food, I can hunt.
But wait, you would hunt another animal.
Yes.
Even though you already have an animal on your shoulder.
Well, rats are terrible eating, and this one is my friend.
If you can hunt, then why didn't you get something a little bit more impressive than that?
Perhaps we could talk about this while we walk.
Yes, shall we
Is
walk
there
to
anywhere else we
Or
can
we
go?
will be arriving in Valakai by night.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
So
let's go.
let's just walk.
You still have to wash the rat.
Yes, please wash the rat.
Ismark, is there anyone who can buy this jewelry crap off me? I feel like I stole it for no reason. It feels bad.
Show S-Mark his own stuff.
Is that mine?
No, it's not yours. Jesus, I found it in a house that belonged to
Roll
some kid.
deception.
No, this is the actual jewelry box from the
Oh,
Strahd
okay.
house.
Oh, you're dickhead.
Normal-
Oh, I thought it was like the jewelry shit.
No, normal Delvin hasn't.
Sorry. No, I thought it was good Delvin just going like, where can I fork this shit off? Like,
No, this
it was just like a baby photo of Ismark. That's what I thought was going on.
Like the Baker Master's clothes he died.
Add baby photo of Ismark to your inventory.
Sure.
Oh my god. That would have been way funnier though.
I'm gonna cast precipitation.
Not really here.
Oh, that's right.
To clean it. He just goes,
Fine. I'll instantly clean it.
thank you. Silkress. That was
There's a
very kind.
tingle of light, sparks, green, white, tingle, sparkle out of Silkress's hands. He makes like a swishing motion with his hands, and the dirt rises off in the same motion as his fingers as he twirls them around, coalescing into a mini cloud above the rat, which then just disappears.
No, wait. I throw it at someone.
Sure. Who'd you throw it at?
Bad Delvin.
Alright, Bad Delvin, make a dexterity check.
Check or save?
Just a check.
Yes!
Too busy talking to Ismark. You, at the corner of your eye, you see this just dust go against your cheek. It doesn't do shit all, but like it feels a bit gritty.
I grew up on a fucking mountain. If you think I'm not used to being dirty, then you're a fucking idiot.
That's a lot. Ugh. But nah, I have to make a dex throw.
No,
I said I should.
yeah. So you head back towards the house. Bob, were you doing anything during all of this, or just relaxing, praying to God, all that?
Yeah, I was actually gonna like ask guidance from my god.
Okay. Do you want to talk to your God then?
Oh god, he's like sat up straight and everything.
Hi, God.
Like,
Yeah. Wow.
he's sat up straight.
Hi, God. What's up, man? Yo, what's up, big?
Yes, I was gonna talk to my god, like,
Okay, sorry.
and I guess it's just gonna be the Reaper since my weapon thing is a scythe as well. So like the Reaper, the Guide of the Dead is going to be my divinity.
Yep. So you set up light a couple of candles and just begin to meditate and think. What are you thinking? You feel this connection, like that energy, the presence of, even in this area, a slight trembling, because even in the far off land of Barovia, death still has its purpose.
Fuck God, kill the kid. Woodfall.
Do you have any questions to ask? Any
Yeah.
What are you after?
Wanna like ask him if I can trust this group, if I can follow them, because Sulcreus has shown that he values the undead, my mortal enemies, more than the party members. So I'm gonna ask guidance from my god whether I can trust him, if I should still stay with the group.
World is ripe. They differ to your opinion, but it is dangerous. And you may be able to consecrate powerful beings if they die near you. It is a virtue and a good cause. If they do die, then we grow stronger.
Especially the dwarf.
Is there
So
anything else
Okay, I feel reassured and strengthened in my conviction.
Could just always kill Sacreus for your god.
I just cleaned a rat for you.
You cleaned the rat for Ambrose. You did not
No.
clean the
He
rat for
cleaned
Paul.
the rat for the sake of the party.
I cleaned it for her because she begged me to clean it. Ambrose didn't care. Ambrose clearly did not care.
No, Ambrose understands.
And I would like to ask my divinity as well if he knows what is going on in this world. Like why an undead seems to have hold of it.
cycle has been interrupted. You can end it. Find the sword of light. And that's all.
Okay.
As you focus and finish your prayers, there's nothing else. The voice trailing off into, as if kind of like the quality of it was like, rather than the pure essence of what you were speaking to, it was kind of coming through a cup phone dragged through water.
Yeah.
Do you stay in the room or do you go out to speak to Irina? Just an option. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll walk out afterwards.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Would you like some breakfast?
That would be lovely.
Oh, he's so nice.
She passes you a plate, nice freshly baked pastries,
Croissant?
a couple of preserves, croissant, a couple of preserves, pain au chocolat, a couple of preserves, the grittiest like semblance of coffee you've ever had, but it's hot, it's warming, and she smiles at you and she's already wearing like traveling clothes, robe across her shoulders, and kind of a breastplate, and she plays with her fingers for a bit and then goes, I guess we'll talk about our traveling route when your friends return.
Yes, you seem eager to be on your way, though.
This house is a monument to death. I loved my father, and Ismark thinks it's not safe here for me. I'd rather us not be in disagreement, so I would like to leave. But it's not safe.
If that's what he believes, I can just comply with that. He seems to be a fine man.
Oh, he's wonderful. He's so full of hope.
That seems like a hard thing to come by in this world.
Yes. I mean, I don't know any different, but I'm sure I would be... I don't even know what would happen to me if they got to me, but I'm sure that's where I would be if it wasn't for him.
Then
I
let's
have
just...
memories of him. They're fuzzy. Not my brother, of Strahd. There was a blazing hunger in his eyes. That's it. And it's terrifying.
Then let's pray that he won't find us on our travels.
Yes, prayer. Yes. And she silences herself by spooning food into her mouth.
I mean, he's probably already found us, you know.
You don't know that. So you guys kind of come back to the house similar time-ish, maybe like a little bit after you. She will reply to you with pleasantries, but she's kind of Whoa, my screen just went dead. She kind of feels seems a bit drained from like letting that out to you. Able to do it in like a one-to-one situation, so it's kind of like a silent, awkward breakfast until you hear the rap at the door, and she moves to get up, goes across. And they exchange pleasantries. As always, you've seen it once before, twice now. Opens the bar to the door, and you guys all quickly shuffle your way in, shuts it, locks it. Boom, bar on top.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Yes.
Did you
but-
get what you needed?
No.
I did we? Fuck, I didn't even get any money.
No, that's...
Yes. Bildref is not
An
one to
arsehole.
do trade
He's a
with
character.
travelers.
It's definitely a character.
Yes.
Well, shall we ready up then and be on our way?
I'm ready, and I believe Bob is.
Would you like
Are
to
you,
walk?
are you still gonna do that stupid notion of taking a part of the house with you?
What's that?
Okay, now just hear me out. Apparently, this house protects you somehow.
Yes, none of Strahd's thralls and monsters have managed to come in.
Yeah. So we're thinking
Is
of...
there no map to their house at all?
No, there's not.
Well, what the fuck? I thought we seen it at one point.
No, I just described it so well that you
Wow.
thought you had.
So we were thinking of taking a piece of the house with you, and hopefully that can protect you in case, any of the... What's his name again?
God.
Oh, Strahd.
Which part of the house do you want to take? The window ledge, the door,
I mean like
the
a piece that she
fucking
can actually put...
floorboards?
It made sense in my head,
Please
okay?
take a door frame, please.
Like,
I don't think that's what's happening here, Ruby. I think there's a greater force at work. Taking a part of the house will not. It will not.
I mean, you can just take a piece of, like, wood, right?
Do you want to take a door frame, Ruby?
I didn't
Why
say...
not?
I'll cut you a door frame.
Why not? It can't hurt to try.
You know what?
Do you want to take like maybe like a few pieces of the wall, build a box, put it in the box?
I think that's highly cumbersome.
No, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna do it for myself. She starts trying to carve out a piece of floorboard out for herself. With a rapier.
Mark walks over to you and puts his hand on you to stop you. It's easier if we take a windowsill if you want a piece of wood. I don't know if it'll work, but
Ooh, you got in trouble.
I don't
Maybe
really
you
want
could work
to
it a little
break
bit.
the foundations in case that's what's keeping him out. He goes over to the windowsill and
Is it possible that he just can't find a way in?
prices it off. No,
It's a
I'm pretty
house.
sure Strahd knows what a door is.
Yeah, but you know. No, he seemed pretty on the level.
What do
Wait.
you mean? What do you mean? He seemed on level. When did you meet Strahd?
What?
I just met him around the back somewhere. He seemed on the level.
What?
You've met with Strahd. What,
Oh, aye.
what did you
This
talk
would have
about?
been something good to tell us.
No,
Yeah.
this and that.
David, I thought we were friends.
I just said
I know
that.
you don't like Silcrace and Emrys, but I thought
I
you
just
liked...
said
Me and Delvin
look.
had a really good relationship.
He just popped up. We had a drink. He said I'm cool, and he left.
Can I spot his bullshit?
Yeah, roll insight.
I rolled a
Yeah.
six. Nah, fuck you, Delvin.
Wah, wah.
Everything I'm telling you is true.
Yeah, it is true. He met Strahd.
I don't think
He's,
he's telling us
um,
all of it, though.
So, Chris, you know he's withholding some of it. Like, he's telling you the truth, but, not the whole truth. Ruby, you believe him, like, face value. Like, you believe what he said is completely... That is, he has said
Okay.
that, and that is true. So, Chris, you understand that he said that, and it's true, but...
What aren't you telling us, Delvin?
Well, maybe next time you leave me in a house on my own, then maybe other people won't come along and try and make friends with a cool dwarf that does half the work.
We didn't leave you. You came with us, didn't you?
You were,
No.
you were outside that house. We do not know how you got back in there. You still haven't explained this to us.
You obviously knocked me out with some wizard magic that you do, made a copy of me which I still can't get rid of, and then took him instead of me.
Well, didn't make a copy of you.
We didn't make the copy of him. We just
No.
don't know where the copy came from.
No.
That's bullshit.
Flower Devil.
Well,
And Delvin, I thought we were friends.
I thought
We
you
get along
guys were
quite
gonna
well.
be the help we
I've
needed.
known you that long.
The more you guys talk to each other, the more this seems like a bad idea. What do you think, Irina?
Nah, look, he's fine. He ain't gonna make any moves. Me and him are cool.
but you should have told us.
I didn't think it was important.
Seen in a while. This
The-
may be our only chances, Mark.
You just need to get to Valakai. Yes, that seems doable. We can do that. We've done better.
Yeah, but now Strahd...
We've done better.
Wouldn't he? I don't know.
He got here somehow.
He's interested in Delvin, isn't he?
He's interested
By the
in
way, who
Tara.
owns the Raven? Strahd thinks your Raven's shit.
What?
The Raven.
Aye, the bird that came, tried to take me out a window, I refused.
Oh?
Okay, given
None of you have any idea what he's on about.
a Raven spoke to you.
What do you
But,
mean, a raven?
so,
You took my pipe. Did you steal my pipe?
I ain't stole nothing.
a Raven is good luck. Well, kind of good luck. They ferry the souls of the dead.
Well, okay, so let me tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I woke up in a house, in the room, where I broke the mirror. And I got up and I shouted, "Where the fuck are y'all?" Because you left me in a room, on my own, with a broken mirror, to try and fuck with me.
But-
And then, I went upstairs, nobody was there. Kids no there either. I still have the deed, my house. So, I went up, place
Wait
looked
a
a bit
minute.
better. What?
Do you have the deed?
You're damn right I do.
Well, no, because the one that came with us has the deed.
No, deed's in my bag.
Are you
He
sure?
knows the deed.
Ah, damn right. Delvin will just take out the deed and show it to them.
Can you show us your deed, other Dalvin?
Oh, well, yeah, of course I wouldn't want to inconvenience any of you. And yeah, he'll do it as well.
Wait, so they both have.
Did you actually have the deed?
Yep.
Oh, this is
Was he
heading
any
like.
different?
No, hold on a minute.
That is the deeds identical.
Make a perception check.
I'll get on this. 14.
Ah, 19.
How much, Brad?
14.
That took a while for me to find. Well, I don't find. Oh, it seems like Sulcreus.
There's a tiny tear on the left of regular Delvins and on the right of flower Delvins. Only Silcreus notices that.
If I
Alright,
compare to
so-
people, do they notice as well?
I don't know. Do the Delvins know? Is it?
Oh, hold on, no, so, Ismark!
Yes.
Am I in some kind of timeshare bullshit with this other one? That's my house! I found it fair and square!
Usually there's only one deed to a building.
Oh, let me guess, he also owns the fucking windmill with me as well.
Guys, there's do the deeds seem mirrored? The exact same pairs on as on the last side of one deed is on the right side of the other.
They're not mirrored. Mine's real. He's a piece of shit.
Fine, whatever. I don't know.
Delvin, you should calm down. Stop shouting at everybody. We're just trying to work out the confusion.
We should-
You are the confusion.
We should probably just go. We are unnerving our patrons. We should leave and head to where we need to be. It seems like the best choice.
Here, come with me. He leads you back into the kitchenette and unfurls a map of Barovia for you.
Right.
Okay.
So, here we are. And here lies the village of Valakai. So, I don't know, can you see the names on this map?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay,
we're here.
He points to here. You are here in the village of Barovia,
Yeah.
Yes.
and Valaki is here.
Oh, it's way up there. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
But it's a 20-ish miles travel.
Where
You
is it?
make it. It's underneath
The
the lake
water?
in the middle.
Oh, this one. Oh, way up there.
Yeah.
It's a day's travel.
Okay.
It's
It will
about
make
Mechanically, it's about 7 to 8 hours of travel at a
Right.
casual pace, like a pace, not a casual, but
Take-
a pace.
Right, then we just follow
Yes, Barovia's very small.
the trail.
Velika is the city at the big lake, isn't it?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I
But this
assume-
is like if we don't pause or anything, we should get there before sundown.
right. Well,
That
there's
way
at
it's
least
explained.
We are looking at
well,
the map right now.
It
Yeah.
will be sundown by the time we arrive, setting off today.
I think I see your windmill on this map, Delvin. Just there.
My what?
Your windmill. You said you owned the windmill. I think I see it on the map. This little.
Windmill?
Yeah, you said you
Well,
owned
I
the
thought
windmill.
it would be a bit closer than that.
It's still a day's travel. That's not too far.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to maintain both?
Well, I suppose you live in one and get a
Okay,
surf or something.
guys, let him
I
talk.
live in a windmill.
Uh,
Oh, I've got a great
anyways.
idea. I'll live in
Guys,
the house.
let
Copycat can
Isma
live in a
finish.
fucking windmill. I was talking.
Is Mark? What is if we're taking the path there?
Yes.
What is this here?
Oh, what is what?
These four little buildings. What is that?
That wouldn't be on the map.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm
Files.
curious about what that thing is.
That's Castle Ravenloft.
We already knew that.
Should we not have? Should we try to avoid that and maybe, I don't know, hike through the mountains? That's where Strahd lives. Yes, we will be going quite close to it.
You won't be too close. I mean, the wilderness has its own dangers. So I leave it in your decision.
Do we see
I'm trusting you.
Do we see the gate on the map?
Yes.
Yes,
Just,
we see the gate on
that-
the bridge.
just to explain, the thing marked with the circle is a Vistani camp, so it probably wouldn't be on a topological map of the area, since it's
Yeah,
a
it-
caravan camp.
it's a camp.
Everything else, as far as I'm aware, would be on here, but that one is a bit iffy.
Right.
So I would say in the map that Ismark has, it would not contain that information.
Okay, fair enough. Well, if you say we're okay, then we should just try and go as quickly as possible.
We could.
We could robot.
Yay, Discord.
I don't think it's Discord. I think that's. Is it Discord? Oh. Yep, yeah, Discord. Wait, Dean, can you hear me? Fair enough. Away. And Right, we're back. There we go.
So yeah, look at Discord Typical Central. One of these things is not like the others. Can you spot the difference?
Is it the hand cranked one or just the snake beater?
I was gonna say the grenade, but
Oh, it's a grenade, so I thought it was a snake hitting stick.
what it is, it looks like a grenade.
I think we're all back.
Thanks.
Boop. So that's where we need to go. That was more of a Bob voice. So that's where we need to go.
Okay.
Good thing
I was just
We should just follow the main road across the bridge, and then maybe take the shortcut through the forest near the windmill to just shave off some time. It won't be long we have to be in the woods.
That seems sensible.
If you guys still need supplies, we could pass through the Vistani camp.
I wouldn't be against it.
It would probably be faster as well than following the road.
It would
But
potentially delay us. We may need to make camp on the journey.
Be okay, I think.
There's nothing wrong with a little camping.
Or we could press on during nightfall. It's entirely up to you.
like how pressing the journey is like up to Arena and her brother, really, isn't it?
What a day's journey.
Like this is an escort in the end.
What?
The sooner the better.
Then let's go quickly. It seems to make the most sense. But
I would like to stop off at the Vistani camp though. They may have,
Well, yes, but
they're more likely to give us a deal on something, you know?
yes, I suppose they might be able to help us. They are,
Maybe we'll meet that old hag that brought us here.
well, we need to find out how.
Remember what I just said. Agents of Strahd, and Strahd thinks I'm cool. It's gonna be discounts across the board.
Hmm.
I still don't trust you talking to Strahd.
If you
It's fine. It probably
He
wasn't
told
even
us
him.
everything,
Let's
so
just-
it should be fine.
let's just go. It will be
Yep,
fine.
everything.
I don't think he's told us everything.
Well, the Raven is
Nah,
interesting.
Delvin wouldn't do that. Delvin,
The Raven is a,
Delvin's a bro.
the Raven is a good omen at least. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's it. I was following Raven and then ended
As long
up
as you
at
don't harm
tavern.
one.
Hmm?
As long as you don't harm one, it's a good omen. The
Harm?
minute you hurt or do something to earn a raven's ire is when you should be worried.
Oh,
The Raven Queen does not take kindly.
Alvin, did you hurt the raven?
No, did the fuck hurt the Raven? Raven showed me way out of the house.
What? You didn't say that.
No, I did. I told you. It wanted me to jump out window, but I went down the stairs.
Yeah, but it showed you. You did imply.
It flew off, so I followed it, and then I ended up at a tavern because I wanted a drink, and that's where I met you, boy. And then, yeah, that's it. Nothing else. I found you. You were hanging out with other me.
You were led by. You were led, not. You saw a raven and it was a good omen. You were led by a raven out of that house.
Oh, aye, it was sitting, cawing at me, and then I went, no, I'm not going. I'm going to explore the house.
The-
Tried to explore the house, found some bones, then went, alright,
That's-
no, forget that. The raven was standing behind me, so I followed it.
That's not a good omen. That's divine providence at this point.
It means nothing to me. Bears are my sort of thing. Much cooler animal.
Anyways, we should go. Let's just go. We'll talk more as we walk. And Emrys kind of starts gathering his things and getting ready to leave.
So So you all get ready to leave. You make your goods, and Ismark stands back and says, "Travel safe, sister."
Are you not coming with us, Ismark?
We already knew you were them.
Oh.
There are things that must be done here. I need to at least try and... I feel like trying to pretend my sister's still here, at least for a little while, will offer you some cover.
Alright.
That's really nice of you.
I hope it works.
As do I. Oh, as do we.
Right.
Yeah, trying to catch up with us.
Hmm. But I guess you want to say a proper goodbye? You want to...
We'll be waiting outside.
Hmm.
If
I'll just walk outside and give him alone time.
Emrys
okay,
does
so
the
a
same.
few minutes, only a few brief minutes pass, and then Irina walks out alone. He said he'll catch up and he'll make travel for Valaki in 5 days.
No.
Do you know the way to the Vistani camp on the way?
I've heard tales, and I do know most of the local area.
Then we'll get along fine.
Were we given a map?
We have,
Or did he just show us the map?
I have the map here, Sir Chris.
Okay,
So she passes it to you.
we should be fine.
let's get going. And we set out on our wonderful journey.
No, do you know any good dwarven
Yes,
songs?
yes.
No.
As you say this, the two Delvins are going to get into a huge argument about their favorite dwarven songs, and you're just not going to get anything back from the both of them.
Oh, you just don't want to say it.
No, it's just more that you've asked, and they both have differing opinions of which is the best.
Yeah, they have like opposite opinions.
So you've just started this fucking rampant war that's probably going to last a good while.
Ruby, do you
I
know
just
any
need
good songs?
to find out.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Never mind,
They're
never
lovely.
mind. I'm alright.
See? It's a good song. People like it. There they are, standing in the road. Bum, bum, bum.
I just need to get out a calculator because it doesn't actually tell me any of this. 1 second.
Any of the songs?
No, you dingus.
I think Ruby should roll performance in that song.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Where the hell is performance? Is it just like where the
It's
other stuff? Yeah.
under... Yeah, it's one of the stats.
There you go, guys.
My performance, so we all
It's
hate it.
pretty screeching. Not that bad. So you leave Barovia, and as you begin to walk down the dusty, quite wide road, open crops of open fields either side of you, slightly silvery in the dew light, fog ever present, rolling around, making visibility not like hard to see, but just oppressive and dreary. You walk for I think, hold on, I'm trying to get my maths right. So if it takes, hold on, so takes 7 or 8 hours to get over there, and there is
Oh, I don't know if you can hear.
okay.
Wait,
So I'm just trying to work out how fast you're traveling. As it is.
is there
So-
actual calculation?
Without incident, you walk across and you arrive at the river. The River Ivlis. The river flows clear as a blue winter's sky through the valley. It's 50 feet wide, and the depth is ranging between 5 and 10 feet. There's an arching stone bridge spanning the river. It seems clear.
Oh,
Wait, I thought we were stopping at the camp.
we're here.
No, it's the first bridge.
Oh, the first bridge. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So, like, I assume no one is saying they're like walking in the front. I am, and I'm just like just crossing the bridge casually, like
Emrys is kind
like
of walking. Yeah.
a semi-vigilant eye on the surroundings.
Emrys is walking next to Bob and kind of comparing differences between the Circle of the Twilight and the Great Clerics.
You travelled across it without incident, and as you make your first footsteps off to the other side, the oppressive forests again creep closer. The dark bracken and black wood looming over you, almost reaching across, skeletal hands of branches clasping at each other, struggling to win purchase against each other above you overhead.
Can I see any animals in the forests?
God damn it.
You can make a perception check.
18.
You see movement, but nothing comes out. And you don't really gain any insight into it. It's very fog choked. You would have to venture into the actual woods if you wanted to look for anything.
I just give Bulgy a scratch and just carry on. Clear. My rat's name? Belgy.
I don't know, but your thing is weird.
My rat's name is Belgy.
Ah, see, that's better. You're far away at that point.
Oh, gee.
Belgy.
So as you reach the bend in the path, round about here, you hear some sounds. You hear animals
Do I know what kind?
pitter patter, and out of the woods jump 3 wolves.
When
Their
they
fangs, face bloody, their maws sharp, their teeth bared, snarling at you.
Which one's the biggest?
They're jumping out.
They
in
are
front of
all
us.
similar size. Yes, they jump out in front of you.
To no surprise to them.
No, they just kind of all, like, you kind of caught them as they were like crossing the road, and they stop and they turn and they all fix wild silvery eyes upon you.
I cast
and
animal
raise
friendship on
their
one.
fangs. Well,
I think it's
first,
interesting this.
we need initiative, please.
I was waiting for a fight because I would have been like, this is the first session we didn't go without a fight.
I clicked off the game by accident.
7.
Hey, Lasto! Oh, 6, 9, 6.
You want to send the results of this roll turn tracker, but no valid. What?
You need to click
Don't
your token
Tell me
first.
I'm actually first once at least in the group. So
You
I'm
are.
like last every time. Wow.
Where's Brad?
7.
What's this? Who's this random dude?
As is Mark, he's not with you.
Hey, it's Mark.
He's not
Bye.
with you.
Bye, it's Mark.
I guess there should be 2 Del boys as well.
Yeah.
Should arrange each other in
So
position.
you were leading the pack.
Yeah, with Brad next to me. Yeah.
Two Delvins organized that still correct.
That's a terrible place to be.
Still
Terrible.
still arguing against each other through him.
So
Ruby's
hold on.
behind me, supposed to sing your song.
Screeching, remember it's screeching. Not singing.
They're
It
not
was-
far away from us.
Yo,
Hey,
did you like the hawk meme?
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
What? It's
Riddell.
okay. Have fun. Again.
See you later, mate.
You guys have like multiple sessions, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
and
Poor
as
buddy.
always, whenever he's on.
He's
He's
always
probably,
I
he's
think
probably
he-
just like, why is everyone playing
He can
D&D?
easily just see when the sessions are because they're talked about. I reckon he just does it because he knows we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, initiatives from everyone. Who's highest?
I am in the party.
Where's
Okay.
Brad?
I got
7.
down.
Am I
Yeah,
live?
Yeah. Oh,
Wait,
They're not good. Let's put it that way.
Alvin, you need to roll a second time.
Brad rolled
You're
7.
right. I do.
Wasn't it 7 you said?
Yes, 7.
One Del Boy.
Do you have a roll, Delvin? 12. Okay.
You are still going first.
So you and Bob can choose who wants to go first.
I think Del Boy is first.
Well, I
if
rolled
he
for
has
the-
higher speed.
I rolled for the
It's whatever
normal.
you get to pick.
I rolled for the normal one first. So the normal one has 9. The
Yeah.
mirror has 12. I'll
Flower
play
Boy.
with that.
Del Boy and Flower Boy. We decided
Yeah,
on it.
so-
Since I guess since I'm at the front, it's more natural I go first then.
Yeah. What were you, Brad?
7.
7.
So Sil and Delvin can also pick.
Delvin, you can go first.
And Ruby.
Yes.
Ruby's a 6.
Woohoo.
Ruby's last.
Oh, and Irina rolled a 1.
Oh, does she fight with us?
No, yeah, she's strong of will.
Uh-oh.
Is she strong of will but weak of like body?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. No. We got a babysitter now.
Alright,
I'm
so
Delvin and the team. We always had to babysit slightly.
noticing you, the middle wolf breaks from the pack, snarling at the other two. Add them into initiative.
Wait, Bob, what's your health at?
He's at full health. We rested.
Yeah, we all rested.
Yeah.
He runs up to Bob and leaps at you, feral and aggressive. He is going to bite at you. It is a critical failure. He jumps up, but his foot twists as he goes for you, and he just like headbutts you and lands on his, not prone, but kind of lands in a heap and rights himself up.
Oh.
It is now your turn, Bob.
I'm asking because his health was permanently reduced.
No, not permanently.
Oh, it was.
It was until a long rest.
Oh, I thought it was permanently reduced.
No, that would
you
be awful.
For the rest of yes, then anything for like until I level up would one-shot me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No,
And
it's not that cool.
Practically anything that would hit me would then perma-kill me.
Yeah, basically.
But that's not how it works.
You were hoping for that, I can hear.
I wasn't hoping for it, but I thought that's what happened.
Siding with the undead, Bob. Kill him.
Anyways.
I am I'm gonna cast
Kill a child.
Bro, give it a rest. He was a vampire. Ruby doesn't agree
I'm
with
gonna
this.
cast dream pastry.
Oh my god.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna
I've
cast
heard you once.
Fireball.
Don't know why I can't click on it. It won't cast.
What are you trying to cast? Huh?
Bane.
Bane.
Yeah, up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a
What's the
charisma
range?
saving throw. 30, and all of them should be within range.
Yep, they are. Okay, charisma saving throws. And what's the...
Whenever the target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
Last up to 1 min, so that's 10 turns.
Okay, the one in front of you saves. What is your... No, that one will miss. The DC will be higher than 9. Okay, so the one in front of you saved, but the other 2 were kind of taken aback. I think my mum's yelling for me. I'll be right back.
Figure out what you want to do next. Del Boy. Del Boy 1. Oh, you gotta show the faith as well.
I have no idea why some of them they won't link.
I think I have access to your character sheet. I can look. Hold on. Bane.
Like the first, like Bane, Bless, Command, Create Water, Cure Wounds, none of them would link.
Did you put them in manually or did you put them in resets?
I dragged them all in from the spell list.
Where are you clicking Bane? It worked for me.
I just click on it, and nothing happens.
Why do someone leave? Why do someone
Like,
keep leaving joining?
Because I don't
Like,
hear anything.
the first 5 until I get to detect evil and good, like they don't react to me clicking on them. I have no idea
That's
why.
because so all of the other ones have level components. Is a little pop-up window opening up that you can't see.
Oh shit! It's cause okay, yeah, fair enough. No, it's cause
You have
the
it
window
opened.
for my character sheet I have in separate window, but the pop-up window is on the other actual window that's open. So that's why I don't see the pop-up.
Yep. There you go. It's because you can cast Bane at higher levels.
That's fine. Hello again.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
How many do I have to cancel then?
We're in the
Holy shit! I had to cancel a lot.
It's Kate.
What are you guys up to?
We're playing D&D.
Ah.
There's another one.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Get that.
We're playing
Are
D&D.
we interrupting?
Dean's not
It's
right
okay.
here right now anyways. You are being streamed, just so you're aware, but...
It's okay.
That's why Brad's talking funny.
I'm back. What's up?
Yeah, you sound a little bit weird.
He's trying to sound like a girl, but
Hi,
it's
Tyler.
I am not trying to sound like a girl. If I was trying to sound like a
definitely
girl...
sounded like an Indian girl.
You sound like you got a little more R's in you.
A lot more R's.
Sounded
yes.
fast.
Jewish accent.
It's not a Jewish accent.
Did you say
So how are you?
How did you? It's
Okay,
very...
so,
Yes.
My name is Brad.
what else are you
Brad.
doing, Bob? Anything?
Hi, Dean.
No, I
Hello.
don't have any bonus actions I can use right now.
Okay. Next up, it is Delvin. The regular one. No,
would
the
it
good
be?
one.
Would it be the? Wouldn't it
good,
be like
Delvin.
the both of them one after another?
No,
Yes.
Just some-
because
No, I know, Brad. No.
one of the wolves will get a move.
All right then. Okay, that's cool. All right, so yeah, okay, the mirror one will. Yeah, he'll run up and he'll go for a swing. He'll go for a swing at it,
Okay.
but swinging more wildly, not really caring that that people are in the way.
Whoa!
Just wildly.
Okay. Roll a
Oh no, it doesn't hit no way.
I'm
roll a
actually in this
d4.
channel, so I don't interrupt you guys.
Roll
Bye.
a what?
Bye bye.
Bye. Roll
It's
a
fine. It
what?
doesn't hit.
Have fun, kids.
Watch where you're swinging that thing.
I'm sorry. I got panicked. I'm just trying to help.
Use
this
some
is-
lube and shove it in.
He's bad.
The wolf backs up and kind of snarls. Next up, it is this wolf. He's going to jump at you as the closest target.
I was gonna say I'd rage as a bonus action. I just forgot.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Get out of that.
Yeah.
So Delvin misses and goes, "I'm not really good at this. Fuck." The wolf is going to have a bite at you. That one's cocked. Okay. That is to hit. That is a 22, but it takes a minus d4. I think it will still hit anyway.
Yeah,
It's 20 to hit.
Yeah, it still hits. Yeah.
I think Ruby still only has like 18 as well.
That is 7 piercing damage.
A half
And
to
you need to
3. No,
Yes, half to 3, but you need to make a 11 saving throw. I shouldn't have said that, but make a strength saving throw.
strength.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Oh
You need to
shit,
beat an
that's
11.
bad.
You are knocked prone.
Oh no, that tickles. Help!
And now it's Delvin's turn.
Let's go, David.
Oh, this is gonna be tricky because they
You
both
just
have
watch
different
yourself. You just watch the mirror version of you run, miss an attack, and then get floored by a wolf.
So it's not this test.
So, I assume bonus action to rage.
health. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, what the fucking hell? You're making me look a fool! He's gonna run into make Andy on the wall.
Alright.
Oh fuck, that's awful as well.
You missed the wolf again.
Oh,
It looks a bit confused, like "Aroo," as it like sees you attack it from 2 directions. But it's feral, it's wild, it's hungry.
What's this from Mace Boy taking?
So Kreis.
I'm going to run up to here and I cast Burning Hands it's a cone, so I'm going to aim at the 2 wolves.
Okay.
Oh, you're not gonna get the back one. Okay.
DC 12. Dexterity save. The first one nat 20s, and the other one fails it. So health. This wolf just burns into cinders, completely. Like the whole corpse just goes, and it just laying on top of Delvin just kind of disappears, like charred husk of it just collapses on top of you. The other one, this one seems to be the leader of the pack, is a bit more wily, kind of shields itself using Bob a bit, but the brunt of the fire still singes the fur across the side. It stinks like hell.
I yell out.
Does this smell as bad as his wrath? Did?
Yes. Burning hair.
His rat
smells a lot
used to
worse.
smell. Used to smell.
I yell out in Dwarvish. See, that's how it's done. And then that's me.
Okay. Amorous.
It's Ruby's last, yes. Right. I move. Oh shit! I'm close to this one. Oh, I move over here. That will keep me not engaged. And I pull out a ration from my pack, and then I cast Animal Friendship at the far one.
Okay.
It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, and it was -4 on saving throws?
It's a D4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 14.
Yeah, it beats it.
So it's not your friend?
Well, it's not charmed to
It's
me.
not his friend.
No, but I have a little meat out, and I'm trying to convince it. Look, you don't have to fight. We can be friends.
Okay.
After you try and convince the one at the back and ignoring the leader.
Dieter is not
Is that
Bane.
your turn?
Well, that's an action, yeah, so I'm done. I'm burnt.
Okay, Ruby.
Well, Ruby is gonna go in front of what's her name? Arena.
Irina.
Yeah. She's gonna just shield herself and be in a protective stance because the girl gotta be alive. So you can do it, guys.
Gotta be alive for the bitch.
And she's gonna end her turn because she can't.
Bitches love being alive.
Bitches love being alive.
This wolf pedals up to you and sniffs your hand.
Hello. And I give him my...
Opens its mouth.
I give him my rations.
And bites your hand.
Yeah, of course.
That is minus a d4. 10 to hit.
No.
So it goes, and you just whip your hands back out. You do drop the ration, like, because you just yank your hand away. Yeah. It snaps at it. That is the wolf's turn.
You're just afraid.
Irina is going to pat you on the shoulder, Ruby, and go, it's fine, thank you, and take a step forward. What does she attack with? Where is my Strahd book gone?
But she's gonna poke him with a stick.
Then she's a rapier or something, probably.
Yeah, she's got some shit, you know.
I wanted to be a stick.
I'd laugh if she just pulled a fucking Uzi out and started spraying the dick in.
No, I just wanted to play a croissant.
Yeah, she has a sword.
Croissant! Does your attack? Croissant!
Yeah, she actually has a rapier, but in the picture she has a sword. So it's like, okay, thanks, game. That is a 12 to hit the wolf. She tries to stab at it, and the wolf, still wily singed, flips out the way and like mad, like jumps onto her rapier blade, goes, "You're not good enough," and then lands back on the floor. Top of the round, it's Big Wolf. Or Head Wolf. It's going to continue to snap and snarl it to you, Bob. That is a 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. Teeth clang onto your armor, but do not get purchased. Your turn, Bob.
Yes, I am gonna strike out with my warhammer, single-handed, since I'm wearing my shield as well.
Okay. That hits.
Hard. Come on, hit hard. Nope.
So the left one, isn't it? Yeah.
The wolf looks almost destroyed. You smash its face in. Its skull concaves a bit, but it's still alive. Still snarling.
Who is masticating?
Eric and me, I think.
Me. Yeah, both of us.
Okay.
It's the wolves.
Deal with it.
They're chewing on my ration.
Deal with it, or bandits.
This time. Oh, God. Delvin. Good, Delvin, your turn.
Alright.
Roll a d4.
He's gonna have to stand up, right? Alright, roll a d4.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I rolling a d4?
See who you're going to try and hit at.
For your 6 shades.
Alright. One.
Alright. If you do make an attack, it will be towards Amris.
Well, he was gonna make an attack.
Oh, he's going to make an attack towards Amris then.
He's stumbling up to his feet going, I'll give it another go and swing out wildly again.
This is when you hit.
Yeah, yep, that hits.
Yep.
Roll damage.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
A great sword
Oh!
plunges across your left
Jesus,
shoulder blade,
Reynolds.
all the way down across your back in like a diagonal slash.
What the hell?
Damn it, I'm sorry. as a bonus action, he wants to start rubbing him on the back.
Let's just rub salt in the wound.
Why are you? Why did you? What is going on?
I missed. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about. Just look. Kill that wolf, and I'm going to try and befriend this one.
I'm trying.
I'm sure this is really upsetting you. Other Delvin, your turn.
Yeah, Delvin's like pretty pissed off. He's gonna try and behead the one that Amrus was trying to feed.
Why aren't you attacking the other one?
I'm a bit deaf in a rage right now.
Oh fuck!
Oh, I
He's
crit!
deaf in a rage.
I crit!
You did. That definitely hits.
Definitely chopping that wolf in 2 pieces.
Yeah, so it's actually 2 set. We're doubling the first rolls, right?
Yes.
There'll be 2 7s plus the 3. Is it? Yeah. You're plus the 3 3. No, you're plus the 3 1s, don't you? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
17.
17. Oh no, 19. 2 plus rage damage.
Okay. So you go to swing, and Amrys yells at you, "Why aren't you attacking the other one?"
That's how it's done!
And Delvin turns and looks at you, Amrys, as he swings overhead, making full eye contact with you. Eyes ablaze, like almost white. Not even looking at the wolf, and the sword goes thwomp, and all you see is this wolf split in half and just get like completely like smushed into the ground. One of its legs spins off.
Why? Why would you do that?
Delvin's just gonna look at Silkraeus in a burning rage. Just give him the whole "I'm fucking looking at you" motion with his hand.
Silkraeus, your turn.
In the okay fashion. In acceptance to his move.
Like one of the leg has flown off and hit you in the face, and he just put a thumbs up.
You could have attacked the other wolf. Instead, you did the one that was in front of me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No.
I cast fireballs on the remaining wolf.
I'm saving people. I'm like, that fucking idiot.
You go to cast fireball, but you swirl your hand around this fireball and cast it forward as parts of wolf hit you in the face, and you're like, ah! And you just kind of toss it and you miss.
Hold a phone up while we're ending my turn.
Amrys.
Oh god, my
ankles wet.
I turn to the last wolf. Please, no more bloodshed. And one more time, animal friendship.
Alright. I rolled a 16.
Yeah. I am sorry.
It rolled with advantage because it's beat to shit and like it's literally like its brain is crushed in.
I
It can barely understand you. Bob smashed it across the head with a fucking hammer!
That's true.
I mean, you wouldn't want this wolf anyway. It's literally got
No,
a dent in
it makes it
its skull.
easier. It makes it easier. Its intelligence is lower.
But it's a special wolf.
Slobber dog the wolf.
Yes, but it's stupider. I think it should have disadvantage because it's dumber.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay. It is charm to you.
Oh. It's mine. Don't nobody hurt it. What do I do with it?
Are we on rotation now?
How soon does it die from internal bleeding?
Ruby, your turn.
Yeah.
I see Ruby with the crossbow. Ruby, please no.
What? Oh, I have a sword and rapier. What the fuck? You know what? I shouldn't even help any of you.
No,
Just
but-
fucking sing coconuts.
No, the wolf is my friend now.
Oh. But it's gonna hurt. It's hurting other people.
It's magical. It's magic. It's magic.
It's gonna attack Bob. Kill it.
Silkris, why?
Are you trying to persuade me? Because you can roll persuasion.
Ruby, it's
Okay.
going straight for him.
Roll persuasion.
Oh.
Persuade me.
Oh.
Ruby! It's going straight
Oh,
for
thank
him.
fuck. No, Ruby! No, it's fine.
That
It's-
is pretty high. How does persuasion work though? When does it like really effective?
On players.
Counter.
Yeah, on players, it depends. On players, you tend not to use it because it's a bit stupid, really.
Oh.
Like, it's more like what you
Can
think.
I just like understand why we don't want to kill the wolf?
Yeah.
Because it's a friend?
Yeah, you saw Amorous cast a spell on it.
Yes.
You don't know if it is truly placated.
It is
It
charmed.
hasn't changed its expression because it's got a dented in face.
It is charmed.
Comes down to whether or not you trust Amrit's words.
It's
when he says he's jumping.
It is charmed to me.
Amorous,
It could be a valuable ally.
do you want the rat or the wolf?
I want both.
You only pick one.
Eat the rat
Wow.
to the wolf.
Technically,
Rat or
the wolf is a better ally in terms of combat and everything else.
Do you want to keep the wolf?
Yes.
Can I attack the rat? Can I attack the rat? Can I stab the rat?
No, but you don't need to stab. I'll let the rat go. We'll keep the wolf and they'll let the rat go.
Amorous, look at the wolf. It's
But
got
not the
fucking
DM.
great damage.
DM, can I stab his rat?
You probably can't see the rat right now. It would
Amorous.
be nestled in Amorous' clothes at this
Yeah.
point.
Amorous, it
Amorous
really
would have
looks like a
secreted it
wolf.
away as when combat began.
I
You
know,
know-
but I can heal it.
Because of okay, wait. Because it's Ruby. No Ruby. She's dumb as fuck deep down. And she just wants to save people, so she's gonna go. She's gonna attack the wolf.
Amorous,
Fair enough.
Have you ever bought a muffin and punched the top of it? That's what your
Oh.
fucking wolf's face looks like.
No, but it was mine. She killed it. Now Amorous is sad.
Alright. Amorous, almost bleary-eyed, pleading with you, you step forward. The wolf looks up to you, its tongue lolls out. It looks confused. Half of its singed.
I reach out to pet it and give it a nice
face
stroke.
crumbled. It blinks a single eye. And you end its misery.
And it farts.
As Amorous
I'm sorry.
kind of cradle, Amorous sinks to his knees and cradles it.
I am sorry.
Do it.
I think I nearly died.
By the way,
I'm a pain.
You killed my
I am
wolf.
in physical pain right now because I'm trying so hard not to laugh too hard. Oh, it's just that description of it looking up at me and just like.
I'm gonna pick up one of the ball carcasses and fling over the shoulder and bring with me.
You're taking a wolf body?
Actually, I
Well,
was
when
gonna
we get to
say-
like where we can rest, I can skin it and stuff.
Do you want the one that's burnt to shit, the one that's in
No.
pieces, or the one with the crushed face?
I
I'll
will
take the
say,
crushed face because that has most intact.
well, I
first.
will say that
You're holding it like kind of in desperation, Amorous, and it just gets yanked from underneath your arms, and Bob slings it on his shoulder.
This will be dinner tonight.
Delvin's gonna grab the which one is the other one? The one that's cut in half. He's gonna grab the top half with one arm and the other half with the other arm and
was
drag
my-
both arms like sides along.
It's split like head to toe, rather than middle ways.
All
Who's
right.
my friend Ruby.
Well, I'll take the bigger half then.
Amorous, Amorous, it was in pain.
But I can cure. I can heal.
You can heal retardation.
Amorous, Amorous.
Yes. Shall I try with you? I think you might be a terminal case, though.
Amorous. Think of it as payback for the vampire.
I'll be back.
Fine, if you don't bring it up again.
We don't bring up the wolf, and we don't bring up the vampire. It's even.
Deal.
Can I just say one thing? I'm taking parts of this wolf. You two may have your gods, and he's pointing to Amris and Bob, but I have the things I believe in. You ain't stopping me on this.
The Raven Queen doesn't mind. The dead are dead. Once they're gone, you should use the bodies for what you can.
They stay dead.
Yes, that's true.
Well, I ain't intending to bring nothing back, but...
No, you should use the parts of the things that we've got. Their pelts are valuable and it will keep us warm.
No, it's one of the little things. Some claws, teeth, a bit of fur. I have my own things.
Oh, I have to remember that 19s and 20s are crits for me as well.
Oh yes, you've got the thing.
So it was so dead. So.
Oh my god!
Dean, you nearly fucking killed me, bro.
Look at the wolves and curses Strahd.
What?
I was picturing the bottom one as well. That's the worst.
Oh, do I want to look at this? Probably
Yes, you
not.
do.
Oh, that's sad. You've made me sad. Amris is sitting. I'm going to find the wolf one day, and he will be my friend.
Nobody else will be.
Shut up, Silgrace.
Should we continue? We still got another hour or so to get to the Vistani camp.
If we're not taking the other parts of the Delvin's gonna take some things from the other two. What he can salvage: claws, teeth, fur, if possible.
Roll survival.
I will help skin the
Both
wolves.
of them are doing it though. Oh, I'll say that.
Well, one of them got burnt to a crisp, so one of them's just gone.
Oh, that's true. So we only have two
you,
wolves. So if the two Dells are doing that, then I won't bother.
Manage between you all to get like 8 claws, 3 wolf teeth. A lot of their like teeth before you had even begun the encounter were broken, and that they were very like patchy fur and like mangy.
Dean tried to give me my wolf pet. He tried so hard, and you all fucked it up.
Here you go, and he's Delvin will throw him a claw.
Which Delvin?
Pratt, the normal one.
Thank you.
I really wish he had got that wolf, to be honest. It was amazing. It just pisses in places.
It's alright, mate.
I would have loved him and called him George.
I respect the spirit of the animals. Don't worry, mate. He's in probably a better place by the looks of his face.
Probably.
Look at Kirk's Strahd. This is his wolf spirit.
I'm good.
So, continuing on.
That's
yes, perfect.
That's what Better Flower Delvin is now worshipping.
Let's continue on to the
Spirit-
Vistani.
Please have a spirit animal be crunched face the wolf.
Let's carry on to the Vistani.
I need to collect their parts now. That's the problem.
So you continue on, and eventually the tree line breaks, and after about 15 minutes, you see the river again to your side, flowing clear and cleanly. There's a couple of, excitingly so, a few birds dipping their beaks in the water. The first sign of what you could say is normalcy. You continue on for about another 25 minutes, and you reach this crossroads. The crossroads.
No, I pinged it first. It's here.
Fine.
Oh, my chest hurts so much from laughing.
An old wooden gallows.
It came out from my nose.
An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, Sir Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to the upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling places, partially encloses a small plot of graves, shrouded in fog.
Well, I suggest we carry on. No need to stop. We're...
By that explanation, compass on the map itself is wrong.
Yeah, when you said Ravenloft was to the south.
Yes,
Ravenloft
the
is to
passageway
the
that goes
yes,
south.
look. Yeah. If you look at the map, there's mountains here. That's why. These are elevation markers.
Because this route only leads to the pool there.
And to...
No, this route stops right here. The one going up from us.
No, it goes under the bridge.
It's not a pathed route.
Yeah, it goes...
Where are we again?
We're here.
You are here.
And then going south should lead to Ravenloft?
Southwest, yeah, is the correct passageway to get to Ravenloft because it goes along this path up through the mountains all the way to there.
What I was assuming would be there's a bit there. Okay, that confused me for a second.
It is confusing because you don't take elevation into account but if you see the elevation, it makes sense. But we want to go.
It shows elevation here, so I didn't think we could get up there.
Yeah, because I wouldn't figure we could cross this. I figured we had to go north to through where the Vostanica missed to get to the bridge, because the bridge is below the elevation as well.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing this here path, following the lake.
That is the correct pathway. That's like an actual pathway, whereas the dotted line is a man-made recent kind of. Travel. It's more akin to traveling through the woods at that point, which risks danger.
Oh yeah, I guess going that way is basically traveling through the woods.
We're going like this.
But that's where you did want to go. You wanted to go to the Vistani camp.
Yeah, so
you could always backtrack or what have you.
Head to the Vistani camp.
Vistani camp.
So you're heading towards the Vistani camp? Okay.
Yeah.
You hear a creaking noise behind you, coming from the gallows.
I look.
Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless grey body. The breeze turns the figure slowly, and it slowly rotates as its dead eyes gaze upon you.
Do I recognize it?
Do we recognize it? Yeah.
Give me perception checks, please.
14.
I pop my... Was it the right one I put? No, it wasn't the right one.
Ooh, oh boy, rolling high. Except for your hips.
What did you roll, Amos?
14.
Yeah,
and what are you using, Bob?
I pop Eyes of the Grave, the one where
what did I hit? What did I roll?
Are you rolling
18.
twice?
I'm just rolling it on the main one.
You gain the ability to occasionally sense the presence of the undead. You do not sense any undead coming from this. It's lifeless. There is no reanimation in it. However, with your Eyes of the Grave looking upon it, as you focus it, the body shifts and forms into your body hanging from the gallows. Everyone else sees a Barovian body.
What do I see?
Everyone else sees a Barovian body.
Are you Bob?
It
I
looks
assume
and smells real, and right before your eyes, before words can come out your mouths, before movement can come, it melts away into nothing, and the gallows once again empty.
Does Bob look shaken by this?
Oh, does Bob look shaken by this?
I guess what I would roll an insight to see if like it's like just if I take it like some kind of illusion or what I take from the side. What would I roll for that?
For what? Sorry.
Like how the side impacts me.
Oh, it's up to you. Like how, like Bob is a grave cleric. He's like you said, like it's unnerving, but I guess it's up to you. I'll leave
Like,
this one up
since
to
it's
you.
not present on that, like I take it as like just illusions.
Yeah, you could take it as an ill omen, or you know.
I don't like for what the world has presented me so far. I just take it like as an illusion, not an omen.
So there's no reaction from Bob. His eyes flicker with a silvery grey light, and then go back to his normal eye color.
I lean over to Delvin and whisper, "Were we smoking this morning?" And then I realize it's good Delvin and go, "What fuck?" Lean over to the other Delvin and say it again.
Oh, aye. Why?
I swear I just saw that body melt.
The body did melt.
It's fine.
This place is trying to freak us out again. We should just go.
Mhm.
Come on.
Ruby, sing some more.
No, I don't want to.
The road
I
gradually disappears.
I can sing a Druidic song.
American, that's awful.
I can sing a Druidic song.
For me, we're gonna have to stop soon because I got.
Yes, I was going to stop after this next description.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Roll performance though, as you walk down the road.
15. I don't get any bonus.
Somber and albeit slightly haunting song comes from Amrith, but implying it with like it's still kind of warbling and sad. It's a tale of a hunter getting lost in the woods, starving and dying, and then being invigorated by the plant life around him as he began his descent. And it's somber, it's telling of respect towards the plants. Probably fucking annoying to Silcreus and Delvin, but it's got a nice melody to it. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisty, muddy path through the trees. There's deep ruts in the earth, which is evidence of the coming and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing next to the river, and it widens to form a small lake several 100 feet across. 5 colourful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures, slowly drowning out Amrith's song. A footpath continues beyond the encampment, meandering north. And that is where we will end today's session as you approach the Vistani camp.
Right.
Just do something, Dane.